Good morning, Gator families. What is happening? This is Jeremy Abreu. We're coming live to you from Pods Swimming here in East Providence, Rhode Island for the BGSC February 2021 team specialty meet. It's been quite a few months since these kids have been in the pool in a meet environment, so looking forward to some fast swimming today out of this 10 and under group. I see we only have a few folks on the live stream so far. Maybe everybody hasn't gotten their coffee, but before we get going, if you are one of those 6 people, if you could jump into the live chat, let me know how the audio is, how the video is. We're going to make sure that everything is picture perfect for you here this morning. I certainly don't want to make the mistake I made yesterday doing the Mount Hope High School meet, where the first 4 minutes, once again, I was talking with no mic on. I was muted. So that wasn't a good thing. We're up to 10. We shot up to 10 that quick. Spectacular. So if you're out there, and most likely you're in the parking lot. I see all of you in the cars, in the parking lot, out there. If you can hear and you can see okay, certainly let me know in the live chat how the audio is, how the video is, before we really get into it. We've got a couple timers already coming in to the building, representing the Wienert family, the Holland family, thank you. All right, Anne-Marie Park, everything is perfect. I was trying to fire William up this morning. I was like, come on, William, you ready to go? He's ready, as all these kids are ready, right? So we have the 10 and under session here this morning. We're going to start it off with the 50 back, move into the 200 free, move into the 50 freestyle, and those are your events. So it looks like there's 3 events. Let me just make sure of that. All right, so yes, that is confirmed. We have the 50 back, which we'll start it off with. We'll move into the 200 free, and then we're going to move into the 50 free. My man, Dennis Trin is out there in the house as well. Good luck to Avery. I was trying to fire her up this morning as well. Some of these kids definitely came in here with some sleepy heads, for sure. Just trying to get them fired up, but it's been a long time since we've been here, folks. Let me try and get you a better view here. You're looking at your Gators warming up here this morning. It is going to be a live weekend here. We're going to be here broadcasting about 10 hours each day. So keep my vocal cords in your thoughts. I went and did the tea this morning, you know, the little spoonful of honey. I had 2 meets yesterday here, Seekonk High School and Mount Hope High School. We got a full weekend of Gator swimming, and then I have a meet here Monday for Wheeler. So a lot of talking, for sure. Leslie Richfield chiming in, go Isabel Rojas. Oh, Isabel Rojas Aston, yes, Isabel is here. She's fired up. She's going to be ready to go. So the timeline, these guys started to warm up at 7:30. The meet start is scheduled for about 8 or 9 minutes from now, 7:55. It's scheduled to end at 8:30. So it's a really quick 3 events turnaround here. We have a lot of sessions to get through here this morning. As always, the facility at Pods is crystal clean. Everybody's got their masks. Everybody's doing their things. They did bring out the bleachers for this session. They marked off the 6 or 8 feet of distance. So the kids are going to be, a lot of kids will be in the bleachers, as you can see. We have our officials ready. We also will be using the touch pads, and I don't know if you can see it on the far side, but there is like a little TV. Let's see if that will have, it's basically like the scoreboard. So you're not going to be able to see it from your viewing position, but I will do my best to get you times and placements from that board after each race. It's really pressing on my 2015 vision, which I like to say because I have to give it to my wife because she does not have 2015 and she has glasses. So, with that being said, we're going to start off with the 10 and under 50 backstroke. So your top time coming into this event is Avery Trin. She's a 36.51. We're going to move into the 200 freestyle after that. Once again, it's Avery Trin with a 2:34.62 top time. And big surprise, as we move into the 50 freestyle, it is Avery Trin with a 31.89. So Avery Trin is going to be your swimmer to beat here this morning in all three of these sessions. Oh, look at Lori Hero taunting us. She's chiming in from Jensen Beach, Florida. Okay, Lori. Well, just so you know, it's about 15 to 20 degrees here this morning. So probably a good 60 to 70 degree difference from you down there. But thank you for joining us for sure. Lori's rooting for Charlotte this morning. You see Ben Woodsmall there. You see Sam Howes. You know, these guys are no fools. They set themselves up right next to the cameraman because they want to get some FaceTime. For sure. That Woody, he's such a ham for the camera. We have more timers making their way in. Kelly Hardison. So we're going to have a great morning of swimming. You want to take a look at the kids. There's a lot of the kids sitting on the bench. They all have their masks on. Gemma's putting her mask on. There you go, Gemma. Good job. We're up to 24 people already this morning, so I can imagine most of you are out in the parking lot. Here, beautiful day in East Providence, Rhode Island this morning. I mean, it's cold. I mean, we're not in Jensen Beach, Florida for sure, but we are making the best of what we have here. The sun is shining. First swim meet since, I believe, November for this group of Gators. So it's been a long time with COVID restrictions still dictating a lot of what we do here with Gators and in the state of Rhode Island. I will say we are closer to having the Seekonk High School pool being ready. Now I believe this group is going to be staying at Pods as their main training pool, but we're getting closer to having Seekonk ready, and that will, you know, ease the traffic and the flow at Pods, create maybe some better practice times for everybody. So the timers are ready, the officials are ready. We have Ken Cartwright and Dick Parasol checking in today, so thank you to them. We have John Kang checking in, doing the timing for us here today. Good morning, Mr. Kang. I should say Dr. Kang. Don't want to make him feel bad there. So kids are lining up. This is going to be, the first event is the 10 and under backstroke, 50-yard backstroke. All right, Lori. Lori checking in again. I'm giving Lori a lot of pub today. Lori, 73 here at the moment. So, Lori, I can tell you where I am, it's about 83. But unfortunately, that's in an indoor heated pool where it's cold outside. So, I guess I am warmer than you technically. First event, mixed 10 and under, 50 back. Heat 1 will feature from Crimson, Natalie Rakerud. In lane 1, in lane 2, Reese Caldwell. In lane 3, Mackenzie Scherer. In lane 4, Ben Woodsmall. In lane 5, Sam Howes. And in lane 6, Kate Reynolds. So Ray Crude in lane 1 will be the only Crimson swimmer for this event. The rest of our swimmers are Gators. Top time for this particular heat will come from lane 3, Mackenzie Scherer with a 46.69. Swimmers are lining up here. Jeremy Woodsmall checking in. Woody! Swimmers are lining up here for the 50 back. And we will be underway shortly here, folks. So once again, all of your swimmers here in lanes 2 through 6 will be Gators. Lane 1 will be Natalie Rickrud from the Crimson. Kyra Reynolds checking in. Go Kate Reynolds. Kyra, thank you for joining us this morning here. All right, folks, the timers are ready. The officials seem to be ready. The coaches are ready. I'm ready. We got a thumbs up from Ken Cartwright, and we are ready to go. This is your first event of the day, the 50-yard backstroke. All right, folks, live TV here. We don't have Mackenzie Scherer in lane 3. So Ben Woodsmall in lane 4 will be your top time coming into this heat with a 47.35, and it is Woody in lane 4, Reese Caldwell in lane 2, out to a quick start. It's Woodsmall, touches the wall first in lane 4, making the turn. Let's see if he can keep up the pace here. So Ben Woodsmall is your leader here in lane 4, Caldwell in 2, Sam Howes in 5, making a push. But as they hit the flags, it's going to be Ben Woodsmall out of lane 4, leading off the day with your Heat 1 winner. Let's see, Ben clocked a 45.46, so it looks like Ben's about a 2-second drop there. Great job by our guy Woody there in lane 4, and we are well underway here, folks. Kate Reynolds finishing up in lane 6. Great job by Kate and all of the other swimmers here in our first event of the day here from Pods. That'll take us to Heat 2 of 4. Lane 1 will be Haley Ferreira. Lane 2 will be Rory Caldwell. Lane 3 will be Rachel Pickrell. Lane 4 will be Charlotte Erickson. Lane 5, Libby Kaiser. And in lane 6, Emma Holland, your top qualifier, or your top time coming into this event is Rachel Pickrell in lane 3 from Crimson. Your top Gator time coming into today, Heat 2, will be Charlotte Erickson in lane 4. So Pickrell in 3, Erickson in 4, those are your two top times here in Heat 2. Officials are ready. Swimmers are ready here. This is Heat 2 of 4 of the 50-yard backstroke. So it's going to be Caldwell in lane 2, first to touch the wall, followed by Erickson in 4. So we have Caldwell in 2, Erickson in 4. They're going to be your two leaders here. Caldwell picking up some steam here in lane 2 as she hits the flags. Can Erickson catch her? And no, it's going to be Rory Caldwell, your winner here in lane 2, followed by Charlotte Erickson in lane 4. Looked like Caldwell clocked a 40.04, which if that's the right time, that's about a 4-second drop for Rory. So great job there. We're going to move on to heat 3 of 4. Lane 1 will be Ali Kang. Lane 2 will be Victor Figet Kosarev. Lane 3 will be Miles Goncalves. Lane 4 will be Ford Dolan. Lane 5 will be Isabel Asen. And in lane 6 will be Avery Abreu. So once again, this is heat 3 of 4. Goncalves comes in with the best time in this heat of 41.66, followed by Victor and Paul, who both come in with a 41.99. So let's see how this one shakes out. Once again, this is heat 3 of 4 of the 50-yard backstroke. Up to 33 viewers here. The 10 and under session is representing this morning. I love it. And they're off. 50-yard back. This is heat 3 of 4. So it's going to be Paul Dolan first to the wall in lane 4. He's being challenged by Goncalves. He's also being challenged by Ali Kang in lane 1. So this is anybody's race as they hit the flags here. Who's it going to be? And it looks like it's going to be Dolan in lane 4. Paul Dolan in lane 4, clocking a 39.9, it looks like. So Paul dropped about 2 seconds there. What a spectacular race there. Second place was Ali Kang, and third place was Victor Figet Kosarev. So great racing there, and that'll take us to heat 4 of 4 of this 50-yard backstroke. Lane 1 will be Grayson Stock Guild. Lane 2 will be Maddie Hardison. Lane 3, Avery Trin. Lane 4, Nico Wiener. Lane 5, Gemma Kent. And in lane 6 will be William Park. Your top time coming into this final heat of the 50 backstroke will be brought to you by lane 3, which is Avery Trin at a 36.51. She's followed by Nico Wiener with a 37.56. So let's keep an eye on lanes 3 and 4 here. Trin and Wiener. Hardison, lane 2, not far behind with her time either. So it's going to be Trin and Wiener in lanes 3 and 4. They are leading the way here. Avery Trin building up a little bit of a lead here as they approach the flags. And it's going to be Avery Trin in lane 3, followed by Nico Wiener in lane 4, with Maddie Hardison coming in third. So Avery Trin comes into this event with the top time and the number 1 seed. She's going to leave this event with the top time and the number 1 seed. So congratulations to Avery for her performance. And that's a wrap on the 50 backstroke, folks. We're going to move on to the 200 freestyle. There will be 4 heats. Heat 1 in lane 2 will be Kate Reynolds. Lane 3 will be Reese Caldwell. Lane 4 is scheduled to be Mackenzie Scherer. I don't know if Mackenzie's here today, so that could be an open lane. And lane 5 will be Rachel Pickrell from Crimson. So great start to the morning there. Good racing in the 50 backstroke. And folks, we are already into the second event of the morning. Once again, this will be the mixed 10 and under 200-yard freestyle. So Coach Caitlin going over some last minute instructions with her swimmers over there and bring it to that action. Having a little powwow session of strategy with this 200 freestyle. So your top time coming in to this 200 free will be Avery Trin, a 2:34.62. We'll see how that time holds up. Okay, swimmers are making their way to the blocks. Once again, this will be event 2, the mixed 10 and under 200-yard freestyle. In lane 2 will be Kate Reynolds. In lane 3, Reese Caldwell. Lane 4, it looks like we will have an open lane 4, and lane 5 will be Rachel Pickrell from Crimson. And we are in the water here in our first heat of the 200 freestyle here this morning. And it's Reese Caldwell jumping out to an early lead here. We'll keep an eye on Reese. She's in lane 3 this morning. Long race here for these 10 and unders, so it's all about pacing. Certainly don't want to go out too fast and have nothing at the end, and you certainly don't want to go out too slow and have a ton at the end that you could have used, but it is Caldwell in lane 3 who has opened up a little bit of a lead here on Pickrell, who's in lane 5. So it's Caldwell after your first 50. In lane 3, you can see her lead on Rachel Pickrell, about a 2 to 3 second lead at the moment. Kate Reynolds in lane 2. So Reese is maintaining about a 3-second lead on Rachel Pickrell from Crimson in lane 5. This is where we certainly start to see a little bit of fatigue come in with these 10 and unders, as Reese will be touching the wall for her first 100. Good turn there by Reese. She's got 4 more laps to go. Here you see Kate Reynolds at the top of your screen in lane 2. Kate doing a great job, battling away here. Certainly a tough event for these 10 and unders, the 200. It is a semi or mid-distance event. Let's not forget it is first thing in the morning for these young bodies, probably not being completely awake yet, but Caldwell continues to maintain her lead. She's in lane 3. Rachel Pickrell from Crimson in lane 5. So Caldwell will make the turn for her final 50. Let's see if she can maintain her lead. It's hovering at about 4 to 5 seconds on Rachel Pickrell in lane 5. You see Kate Reynolds in lane 2 here, so she's going to hit the wall in a second and be on to her final 50. But the story of heat number 1 is Reese Caldwell in lane 3. She's going to take heat number 1 of the 200 freestyle. Let's take a look at Reese's time. So Reese was a 3:15.70. She came into the event with a 3:22.24. So that's about a 7-second drop. Pickrell came in at a 3:23.22, so this is her first time swimming the event. She did not have a time. Let's focus in on Kate Reynolds here and give her some encouragement as she finishes off her final 25 here. So Kate's in lane 2. Nice steady freestyle stroke here. Kate battling away in lane 2, getting some encouragement from Coach Mike there. Again, mid-distance type event, first thing in the morning. Reynolds will touch. That'll put a wrap on heat number 1 of the 200 free. So nice job by Kate Reynolds there at the end. But once again, it was Reese Caldwell, our winner in heat number 1. That'll take us to heat 2 of 4, which will feature in lane 1, Libby Kaiser. In lane 2, Charlotte Erickson. Lane 3, Sam Howes. Lane 4, Isabel Austin. Lane 5, Ben Woodsmall. And in lane 6, Ali Kang. So Kate's time was a 4:22.14 from what I can see. Again, you'll have to excuse me on the times. The scoreboard, which I'll call it, is probably like a 42-inch TV on the other side of the pool. But yeah, it looks like 4:22.14 for Reynolds in lane 2. So this is heat 2 of 4 of the 200 free. And they are off. So this is heat 2, your top time, Sam Howes in lane 3. So let's keep an eye on Sam Howes in lane 3. Isabel Austin in lane 4. Sam and Isabel both clocking 3:08. Sam 3:08 low, Isabel 3:08 high. But it's Charlotte Erickson in lane 2, who's out to a very fast start here. She'll touch the wall first, finish her first 50. So right now it's Charlotte Erickson with the rest of the field grouped pretty tightly. Ali Kang out of lane 6 may be your second place swimmer right now. So it is. It's Erickson and Kang, so lanes 2 and 6. For your viewing orientation, lane 1 is at the top of the screen. Lane 6 is the closest to the camera position here. Swimmers are so tight, I can keep everybody in the same shot here. And after your first 100, it's going to be Charlotte Erickson out of lane 2. She's first to the wall. She's followed by Sam Howes in lane 3. So we had a little bit of a changing of the guard there. Sam Howes starting to pick up the pace here in lane 3. So it's Erickson in 2, Howes in 3. Charlotte looking very strong this morning. She has about a 3-second lead right now on Sam Howes. So let's see if Sam is able to make up a little bit of ground here. And he's kicking furiously, folks. We're entering our final 50, and this is going to be a race. Erickson's about a 1.5 seconds in front of Howes. Entering the final 50 here. Let's see if Howes is going to be able to make up the ground. He's motoring along, and it looks like this is going to come down to the final 25, folks. Erickson will not give up her lead. She's going to maintain about a 2nd lead on Howes into the final 25 here. So it's going to be to level set Erickson in lane 2. Sam Howes in lane 3 battling. Erickson has been leading wire to wire. Howes making a late push. Will he have enough? And it's going to be Charlotte Erickson who holds off Sam Howes for first place. So great swim by Erickson and Howes. third place going to come out of lane 5, Ben Woodsmall. So looks like Erickson clocked a 3:01. I can't really see the other times. I apologize. It looks like Erickson was a 3:01. It says Howe was a 3:06. Obviously, that's incorrect. So he must have had a soft touch at the wall there. So your Heat 2 winner, Charlotte Erickson. Second place was Sam House. Third place, Ben Woodsmall. So great job by all of the swimmers there. That'll take us to Heat 3 and 4, which will feature in Lane 1, Avery Abreu. Lane 2, Miles Goncalves. Lane 3, Paul Dolan. Lane 4, Haley Ferreira. Lane 5, Emma Holland. And in Lane 6, Rory Caldwell. Your top time in Heat 3 will come courtesy of Paul Dolan with a 3:03:04. He's in Lane 3. And yes, I do apologize for Isabel's pronunciation of her name. You know what? I know better. It's Asen. I don't know why I was throwing in a different sound on that A there, but I certainly apologize. So, Heat 3 of 4 here in the 200 free. So Dolan and Goncalves looks like it's going to be Emma Holland after the first 50. Holland will be first to touch. So Holland in lane 5. Emma Holland leading the way after the first 50. She's followed by Goncalves in lane 2. We'll see what happens here. So as these swimmers make their way in here to touch the wall, it's going to be Emma Holland remaining in first place. She's out of lane 5, so Holland is first to touch in lane 5, followed closely by Ferreira in lane 4. So Holland in 5, Ferreira in 4, and it looks like Ferreira has taken over the lead on Holland, but it's a very, very slight lead. This is going to be a battle just like our previous race. It is Holland right now, remaining in the lead in lane 5. So Holland and Ferreira will hit the wall almost simultaneously here as we go into our final 50. Lane 4, Ferreira. Lane 5, Holland. Lane 2, Goncalves. Those are your top 3 right now. It was Ferreira at the wall first for the final 25 here. So let's see what we have here, folks. Can Ferreira hold off Goncalves and Holland? Goncalves making a move in lane 5. It's going to be Miles Goncalves in lane 2. Your winner coming from behind here. Haley Ferreira will come in second. Emma Holland will come in third. We had a time of 2:59.22 for Goncalves. We had a time of 3:02.8 for Ferreira. Both of those represent drops. And Holland No, let's see. I can't. Oh, they took it down. So great race there for the 200 free. This will take us to our final event of the 200 free. Heat 4. In lane 1 will be Gemma Kent. In lane 2, William Park. In lane 3, Avery Trin. In lane 4, Nico Wienert. In lane 5, Maddie Hardison. And in lane 6, Grayson Stock-Guild. Your top time coming in will be Avery Trin in lane 3 with a 2:34.62. So here we go, folks. Heat 4, 200 free. So again, like the last event, it is Trin and Wienert battling here, lanes 3 and 4. Trin has about a quarter of a second lead on Wienert right now. So it's going to be Trin, Wienert, and Hardison, 1, 2, 3 here. Trin in lane 3, Wienert in lane 4, Hardison in lane 5. Trin continues to maintain and build on that lead in lane 3 here. She'll hit the wall for her final 50, as will Wienert in lane 4. Hardison, 3rd place in lane 5. Gemma Kent, 4th place in lane 1. Grayson Stock-Guild and Park in lane 2. So we're going to take you back to the action. Lanes 3 and 4, it is Trin and Wienert here. Let's see if Nico can catch Avery. It doesn't look that way, and it's going to be Avery Trin in lane 3. Your winner. She's clocking a 2:29.94. It's going to be Hardison in 3rd, Stock-Guild in 4th, Kent 5th, and Park in 6th. So your winner, Avery Trin with a 2:29.94. Nico Wienert with a 2:30.75. So both of those times are some pretty substantial drops. Try and get you some other times here. Let's see. Lane 1, Gemma Kent was a 2:45. Lane 2, William Park was a 2:55. Lane 6, Stock-Guild was a 2:45. No time for Hardison there. Must have been a soft touch at the wall, but safe to say, everybody dropped time in that event. Dennis, Dennis Trin chiming in on the live chat with the eye chart there on the far side of the screen. Yeah, it's tough to see. It's it is probably like a 42 to 45 inch TV, and I am probably, I don't know, 30 yards away, 25 yards away. So it is putting me to the challenge, but I am able to see it as long as they don't take it down too quick. We're in the midst of a quick 5-minute break here. So we've had a great morning of swimming so far in the 10 and under session. This is going to bring us to our final event, believe it or not. I mean, if I told you a year ago that swim meets were going to be done within an hour, you would have laughed me out of the building. But here we are, folks. We're entering our last event for the 10 and under session. It will be the 50 free. There will be 4 heats. Your top time coming in will come from Avery Trin in lane 3. She'll be in heat 4. She's clocking a 31.89. Nico Wienert is clocking a 32.64. So those are your top 2 qualifiers here. Will Trin be able to keep up her pace and win her 3rd event today? I think Wienert will have something to say about that. Same with Maddie Hardison and William Park, all with times within a second or so of Avery Trin. So we'll see what happens here. Once again, we are at Pod Swimming in East Providence, Rhode Island for this afternoon's or this morning's 10 and under session of the February 2021 team specialty meet. As I mentioned at the top of the broadcast, it's been a while since these kids have competed. I believe the last meet that we had was in November. I don't believe we had a December meet. Maybe we did. Time has become a little bit of a blur. Dave Kaiser, good. I do have binoculars at home. So maybe I'll bring a pair of binoculars in. But you know what, Dave? That's a crutch. I don't want to use a crutch. I don't want to make the eyes weaker. I want to make them stronger, right? These kids haven't swum since November. So there's been a lot of training. We did have that 3-week pause. I believe that was in December, mandated by the state of Rhode Island. And now we're going to be getting into a stretch of action here for Gators, where we're going to have 4 meets between now and the end of March. So this is championship, what we would call championship season. New England Swimming is doing a leaderboard of sorts with all events starting, I believe, February 1st through the end of March. So it will be based on times then. So definitely a different short course season. We'll see what happens with long course. I still don't know what the status is of Brown University. That facility has been closed to outside guests for quite some time, almost a year now. Hopefully we'll have access to a long course pool. But in the meantime, we're going to take it to some... Dave Kaiser is asking me, what would Tom Brady do? I'll tell you what Tom Brady would do. He wouldn't use binoculars, that's for sure. And he would go out and win another ring like he just did. So that's what I'm doing, what Tom Brady would do here, folks. No binoculars, no crutch. We're going on natural, and this is heat 1 of the 50 freestyle. Lane 1 will be Natalie Raycrude. Lane 2 will be empty. Lane 3 will be Ben Woodsmall. Lane 4 will be Sam Howes. Lane 5 will be Reese Caldwell. And in lane 6 will be Kate Reynolds. So Raycrude in 1, Woodsmall in 3, Howes in 4, Caldwell in 5, Reynolds in 6. This is heat 1 of 4 of the 50 free. Kids are at the blocks. Looks like they're chomping at the bit, ready to go here. Officials are ready. Swimmers are up on the blocks. This will be heat 1 of your 50 free. Swimmers are in the water, nice and clean here. So it's going to be Speedy Sam Howes in lane 4, who's at the wall first. He's battling with his boy, Ben Woodsmall, in lane 3. Caldwell is in 3rd place in lane 5, but it's going to be Sam Howes to the wall first out of lane 4, followed by Ben Woodsmall and Reese Caldwell. Natalie Raycrude and Kate Reynolds. So timing there for Sam Howes was a 38 something. Woodsmall was a 38 as well. Reynolds was a 51. Yeah, 51.92. Raycrude was a 47.15. And Caldwell was a 41.86. So again, all drops there.
Look at you guys.
This will take us to Heat 2, which will feature in Lane 1, Libby Kaiser, Lane 2, Rachel Pickrell, Lane 3, Haley Ferreira, Lane 4, Isabel Asen, Lane 5, Emma Holland, and in Lane 6, Avery Abreu. This is Heat 2 of 4 of the 50 free. So it's Asen to the wall first in lane 4. Tight grouping here. Ferreira challenging her in lane 3 here. Holland in 5. And it is going to be Haley Ferreira in lane 3 with a time of 38.85. She's followed by Emma Holland with a 38.9. Isabel Asen with a 39.1. So those are your top 3. Swimmers there in Heat 2 of 4. We're going to move on to Heat 3 of 4, which will feature in Lane 1, Rory Caldwell, Lane 2, Miles Goncalves, Lane 3, Victor Figet Kosarev, Lane 4, Gemma Kent, Lane 5, Charlotte Erickson, and in Lane 6, Ali Kang.
Boys.
You guys need to spread out. Okay, this will be Heat 3 of 4 of the 50 free.
Thank you, Omar. Okay, guys, go line up.
All right, let's see who's going to be to the wall first here in this 53. It's going to be Goncalves in lane 2. So you saw Miles make a great comeback in his last race. It's going to be a 2-horse race, folks. Goncalves and Figet Kosarev, and it is Victor. And it will be Figet Kosarev in lane 3, just out touching Goncalves in lane 2. So great race there. 3rd place was Gemma Kent. So Victor with a 38, Miles with a 34, and Gemma with a 34. So tight grouping of times there, folks, but it was Victor Figet Kosarev leading the way over Goncalves. And this will bring us to our final heat of the 50 free. Lane 1, Grayson Stock-Guild. Lane 2, Maddie Hardison. Lane 3, Avery Trin. Lane 4, Nico Wienert. Lane 5, William Parkin. And lane 6, Paul Dolan. Once again, your top time coming into this final heat is brought to you by Avery Trin out of lane 3 with a 31.89. The next closest time is Nico Wienert in lane 4 with a 32.64. So it will be Trin and Wienert to the wall, almost with a simultaneous touch and turn here. It is Trin who is pulling away though, and will she complete the trilogy? She will. Avery Trin in lane 3, followed by Nico Wienert in lane 4. William Park in lane 5 will come in third here. So Trin with a 31.61, Wienert with a 32.23, and they're gone. The times are gone. Sorry, times go away quickly on big scoreboard there, but that gives Avery Trin the win in all 3 events this morning in this 10 and under session. So a very fast round of swimming by all the 10 and unders this morning. Some great performances, some big time drops all the way around. So once again, I want to thank everybody for taking the time to join us here. We're going to be live all day here with all the different sessions. We'll be back tomorrow morning for your 10 and unders as well. Once again, thank you to all of the timers. Thank you to the officials, the coaches, and everybody else. So signing off on the 10 and under session this morning. This is Jeremy Abreu. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you all tomorrow.